So if you're a therapist, coach, or expert who's thinking that let me just start with something low price first, well, this training is for you because that exact mindset is what keeps most brilliant service providers stuck. We had this one client last week who almost already started working with us in our Done For You offer, but she decided to cancel in the last minute. And like that made me so sad and devastated because she was perfect ideal client. She was skilled, experienced, and highly educated, like knew her stuff, but she just didn't believe that she could price her services so high, like to 5K plus, even though we really strongly believed that she could. And I know that she would get results if she just had that belief and the mindset. So that actually made me inspired to create this training because I have tried both, like low ticket, high ticket, and I've helped hundreds of women who've tried both too. And the data there is so clear that low ticket rarely gives you the freedom, the time, the income that you're really looking for. And I know because I spent 2 years trying to grow my expertise and my consulting business with low ticket online courses, ebooks, and these mini workshops. Like these mini workshops were a thing a couple of years back. And I did everything my coaches and my mentors were telling me to do. So I built an email list, run webinars, put tens of thousands of euros to ads, and I couldn't just make it profitable. So I am not against low ticket courses. And I think that there is time and place for both of them. But let me share with you 5 critical things that you might want to consider before leaning into low-priced services or low-priced products first. So the point number one is that you need a huge audience to make that profitable and sustainably grow with low-ticket products. Because first time that I tried to launch my 150 euro online course, it took first months of building a Facebook group to get hundreds of people to that Facebook group. And I needed a lead magnet. So I needed to create this lead magnet to build the email list. And not to even mention all the tech, the landing pages, the funnels, the automations to get all of that working. And then I needed thousands of euros in ads. So I paid for the tech, I paid for the ads, and then I needed like dozens of emails, like these warming up email sequences, these sales emails to sell that low ticket course. And because I really wanted that to work, I really believed in myself and I wanted this to work, I didn't even trust myself to make it work the first time. So I paid professionals, copywriter, ad agency to help me with. So I paid thousands of euros to them to help me to launch my online course. And even with that kind of support and help, I ended up with 25 clients. And some might say that that sounds amazing, a success. But with that price point, it didn't even cover the costs that I had paid. Or I couldn't even dream about paying myself anything from that, a salary. It didn't leave me with anything, even though I had spent months preparing for that launch. So now I'm super happy that we have helped experts like Iina, a social media expert turned into a coach who had built this 600 to 700 people Facebook group. So this small audience, this was the audience online that she had, and she was able to make 11,000 euros, mainly profit, from that group with just a handful of clients. And then she could just repeat the same process next month, make another 10K, another even 20K, growing the group. So the point number 2, you think you have a price problem, but you actually might have something else. So you think that if you're not getting clients, it's the price, you need to lower your price. But actually, what I've noticed time and time again, you probably should even like raise your prices, because the price is really rarely the issue. It's all the other things there. It's maybe your confidence, of course, that might be one case, your mindset, but also other things like marketing, the messaging. You're talking to the wrong group of people, like you're not talking to the premium clients. You are not positioned well. You are not positioned in a way that premium clients want to work with you. And your sales, like you don't have a systematic way of doing sales, getting leads. So that might be the issue, not the price. There are so many other things that might be the issue instead of the pricing. So going to the point number 3, which is there is 2 different groups of buyers: the low ticket buyers, the premium high ticket buyers. What is the difference? Isn't that the other ones have more money and the other ones are more rich? It's actually that the low ticket buyers are still in the knowledge seeking phase. So they are looking for free ways to like learn more about the topic or like solve their problems by themselves. On the other hand, the premium buyers, they are so done with all the free things, like they have already looked into all of that. They have bought the ebooks, they have tried it by themselves, and now they just want the results. And they are committed, so committed that they are willing to pay to get to the results faster. They need guidance. So you need to understand that when you are testing the market with the low ticket offer, you are not actually testing the premium market. And if you are saying that, well, I can sell premium, and you haven't even tried selling premium, and you're now basing this on the fact that you haven't figured it out how to sell to these low ticket people, like I think there is an issue, and it's not the pricing issue now here. It is the marketing, the positioning, the messaging, the sales that you need to figure out first. And entrepreneurship, like, let me tell you, like these coaches and these social media entrepreneurs, like they are trying to make it seem so easy, and there's this magic wand that you can just like wait, but there are actually a lot of things that you need to figure out and learn and get skilled at before you can get any type of like great results. And it takes time. And that is why we also do the Done For You, so that you don't need to figure out everything on your own. And that is why our clients pay for us. But then point number 4 is that if they don't pay attention. So have you ever bought an online course or an ebook because of great marketing and you not even ever opened it? Or if you opened it, you actually didn't consume it fully? I think there's even like statistics on this, that people, like there is a huge number of people who never even like consume all the content on these low ticket online courses, do it yourself courses or ebooks. And the fact is that people don't need more information. With the premium solutions, you are not selling them information. You are selling them the accountability, the results, that they actually take action. And they will take the action because they are committed with also the money. They have skin in the game. The money is more like symbolic thing. I know for a fact that if the entrepreneur isn't willing to invest in themselves, they don't believe in themselves enough to actually get the results. So the client who said that she doesn't believe in herself, like that is true. If she isn't going to get the results by herself now. Once she gains the confidence in herself, that she trusts herself enough, she is willing to invest. She is willing to get the resources to get into the program or whatever type of help she will in the future get, hopefully from us. But she will then also get the results. And the results won't come because she paid this huge amount to us or someone else, but because she now believes in herself. And that is why I actually think that there's even more like this spiritual thing and a symbolic thing. Like that is why I never agree on these like collabs of like, hey, well, I will promote you if I get your program for free. No, because if you get it for free, there's no skin in the game. You are now the low ticket knowledge seeker who is really likely not getting any results. So I actually think that the only ethical way to sell any type of transformation is through premium offers. And this is the reason for it. Because when they pay, they will pay attention, they will get great results. And that is why you don't need the audience first to sell premium, because you only need a handful of those premium clients, and once they get results, you get more visibility because people start seeing those results. And this is the exact reason why I became the market leader in my 20s in what I do, in where I do it, because I started charging higher prices and my clients started getting better results. People started noticing that, and people started seeing and attaching me to those huge results. And point number 5 is that there is a time and place for both of them. So after mastering the premium client acquisition and like getting those premium clients predictably to your business, and you have the steady cash flow, that is when I think you definitely should have a low ticket offer. You don't have to, but you can have something like that there. Like we do. We have a low ticket offer right now, do it yourself course, but that isn't there to make profit or grow our sales. Well, it's actually to grow our sales, but not like directly with those sales. But actually, I don't even count those sales in our revenue or our cash collected, what we do. Because the goal of that low ticket offer is to cut marketing expenses and cut the cost per lead. And that is the only reason. Like we direct all the people who buy the low ticket thing directly to book a call with our team so that they can hear about our premium offer. And most people that you see online that are making large amounts of money there, they are making it with high ticket offers. These low ticket things can build your email list and your lead list and gain trust in cold audience, but I wouldn't start growing my business with them. And one of our clients, Sari, a keto coach, actually, she has created her premium offer, sells that consistently every month, and she now also has this low ticket offer. And she used that in a webinar, for example, to book calls to her sales team that are selling the premium offer. And then she directed everybody who weren't ready for the premium offer to her lower ticket thing. And she was able to make extra 7K from that lower ticket thing. And still, from the sales calls that she was able to gain, she got 4 high ticket clients, and that made more than double the amount than the dozens of people who paid the low ticket thing. So there is time and place for everything, because now, of course, she's going to upgrade some of those people from that low ticket thing to the premium. But the premium is there to make the profit, to get the consistent cash flow, to actually make it a like sustainably growing business. So if you are tired of playing small and you know deep down that your work deserves more, this is your sign. Like you don't need anything. Like high ticket isn't about the ego. You don't need to be the sales pro to make it successful. It's about honoring the transformation that you offer and the life that you also want to live, because you want to free up your time, work with fewer, better clients instead of trying to serve like dozens of like unhappy clients who like still expect getting amazing results with those low ticket things, and you just don't have the resources to even like offer that to them. So if you want the exact structure that I give my clients to price and sell their first 5K to 10K offers, click the link below to get my free training on it. And thank you. See you on the next one.